Hi, I'd like to thank you for allowing me the time to give this presentation today. I'm very pleased to be considered for a job in your organization. Hopefully, I can answer any questions you have with this presentation, and if there are any more, feel free to ask. The first thing I'd like to talk about is my work history. Most of that did involve working for my parents. I worked for them from about the time I was 15 to about 29. What they did was they owned a franchise which functioned as a call center. So we would call people all day trying to sell them something. We had to make about 100 calls a day. We had leads on these people, but they weren't always the easiest to find. Sometimes we didn't have a phone number. We'd have to find a way to get that. Sometimes we only had very basic information, but we knew these were people who would be interested in our product. Although it was a hard sell, we still worked to make headway. It was something where if you got 10 or 15% of people to buy, you were very successful. I'd like to think that I'm old-fashioned. I believe hard work and perseverance are the keys to success. I'm adept at using technology, but I don't believe it's a replacement for basic technical and people skills. What this would mean for you is that if you gave me a task and it was something complicated, I would learn it, whether that was technology based or just a people skill or whatever. I would be able to learn that. And also, as I said, the hard work part means I would come in every day on time. I wouldn't take much vacation, anything like that. I would really be dedicated to the job. If there were extra hours available, I would take them. Now, as I said, I grew up in a family business. My job, at least in the beginning, was the same as everybody else's, was to call people and try to make the sale. But as I grew, and as I was working there longer, I took on additional responsibilities. As a member of the family, it was basically my job to make sure everything was running the way it should be. I had to watch out for things going wrong and make sure that they were fixed. That was something I really took a lot of pride in. I really enjoyed watching the business grow and prosper. We grew from something like 3 employees to over 30. So that was a big achievement for me. I'm not going to take all the credit for it, but I'd like to think I had a part in it. I enjoyed taking on responsibility, not only in the family business, but also in my 20s. I ran a snowball stand. It was a dream of mine to open a snowball stand, which is a local delicacy here in New Orleans. And I was able to do that when I was 25. We opened up, and within a month, we were profitable. It was a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun. And that was an experience that I really learned a lot from and am really glad I had. Right now, I'm an Uber driver. That is what I've done since my parents have been retired. So I am constantly having to deal with new people. It's something where you rarely see the same person twice. And you have to make sure everybody has a ride that's enjoyable. I like to kind of act as a tour guide. A lot of the people taking Uber rides here in New Orleans are tourists. So they have questions about things as we drive past. I like having a knowledge base that I'm able to answer all that. I am in school and I'm 34. Like I said, growing up in a family business, it was something I enjoyed. So I didn't feel the need to go back to school. I had started school when I was 18, didn't finish, went to work, and just kind of stuck with that. But now that I'm back in school, I feel that I'm learning a lot. I'm really dedicated to it, and I'm really happy I'm doing it. I'm basically a self-teacher. I know I'm saying this for a class, but I really enjoy learning new things. I want to show you this here. Now this is small. It's a spark plug. And what that represents is my desire to learn new skills. Over the weekend, I bought these spark plugs. I watched a YouTube video. I installed them in my car, and it's now running a lot smoother. The car, it's a few years old, and it's something where I was considering getting a new car, and I said, no, I'd rather just put a little bit of money into my car, get it up to snuff, and just go with that. Right now, my main organizational responsibility is that I'm the secretary of my condo association. And that may sound like something where you just keep records, and that is the job description, but I'm also a board member, which means that I have to help make decisions on insurance. The big project I took on was that our laundry room was just draining money from our accounts. We were constantly having to fix the machines. I found somebody who would do the work for a third of what we were paying before. So with that, we were able to get them all fixed up for just a little bit of money, and we haven't had problems with them for several months now. That is what I enjoy, is helping organizations run more efficiently. I believe that's my best skill. So, do you have any questions? Okay, thank you. I hope you have given you enough information to make a decision on whether to hire me or not. And if you have anything at all you need, don't hesitate to get in touch with me. Thank you.